What if I told you this isn't just a comeback? It's a warning to the entire performance world. Because the all-new 2026 Ford Fairlane 500 doesn't just revive a legendary name. It completely rewrites what a modern muscle luxury machine is supposed to be. And the moment you realize what's hiding beneath this design, you'll understand why this car might quietly become one of the most important releases of the decade. You're watching premium automotive reviews, where we don't just look at cars, we decode them. And this one? It deserves your full attention, because there are details here most people will miss at first glance. Details that completely change how you see this car by the time we're done. The first thing that hits you isn't just the shape, it's the attitude. The 2026 Fairlane 500 doesn't try to look futuristic in a flashy, overdone way. Instead, it feels like the future arrived, but stayed disciplined. Long, low, and unapologetically aggressive. This car carries a presence that feels almost intimidating when it's standing still. The proportions are classic muscle, but stretched and sharpened for a new era. Look at the front fascia and you'll notice something interesting. It's not just a grille, it's a statement. Wide, layered, and framed with razor-sharp LED lighting that feels almost alive at night. The lighting signature isn't just for visibility, it communicates intent. Those vertical LED stacks give the Fairlane a face you recognize instantly, even in a split second. And then your eyes move across the body. The sculpted hood isn't just for style, it hints at what's underneath. Air channels, subtle vents, and aerodynamic shaping aren't screaming for attention, but they're doing serious work. This isn't decorative aggression, it's functional design disguised as art. The side profile might be the most satisfying angle. There's a perfect tension between smooth flow and sharp definition. Massive wheels fill the arches, not just for aesthetics but to anchor the car visually. The stance is wide, planted, almost like it's gripping the road even before it moves. And those carbon fiber accents along the lower edges? They quietly remind you that performance isn't optional here. It's the foundation. But the rear. The rear is where it all comes together. A full-width LED light bar stretches across like a signature, paired with layered detailing and quad exhausts that look like they mean business. There's a diffuser that actually looks engineered, not just added. And when you see this car from behind at night, glowing in that deep red lighting signature, it doesn't feel like a car following traffic. It feels like something leading it. Now here's where things take a turn you might not expect. You open the door, and instead of stepping into a typical muscle car interior, you're pulled into something far more refined. The 2026 Fairlane 500 doesn't abandon its roots, but it elevates them. This cabin feels like performance and luxury. Finally stopped arguing and decided to work together. The materials are immediately noticeable. Soft-touch surfaces, real metal accents, deep-stitched leather, and carbon fiber trims that don't feel excessive. They feel intentional. The seats are sculpted to hold you in place, but they don't punish you for long drives. It's that rare balance where comfort doesn't dilute the experience. Then your attention shifts to the dashboard, and this is where the transformation becomes undeniable. A wide, seamless digital display stretches across, merging the instrument cluster with the infotainment system. It's clean, responsive, and designed to feel intuitive rather than overwhelming. No clutter. No confusion, just information exactly where you need it. And yes, there's more happening here than meets the eye. This Fairlane introduces an advanced AI-driven interface that learns how you drive, how you respond, even how you prefer your environment. Over time, it adapts, adjusting climate, seat position, driving modes, even suggesting routes based on your habits. It's not just a system you use, it's something that evolves with you. Ambient lighting flows subtly through the cabin, reacting to driving modes and even time of day. It's not flashy, it's atmospheric. At night, the interior feels almost cinematic, like you're inside a machine that understands mood as much as motion. And then there's the sound system. Engineered to match the car's character, it doesn't just play music, it surrounds you with it. But what's fascinating is how it integrates with the driving experience, enhancing, not overpowering, the natural sound of the car when you push it. Because yes, we need to talk about what's under the hood. This is where the Fairlane 500 stops being impressive and starts being seriously disruptive. Ford didn't just bring back a name, they built something that demands respect. This next-generation Fairlane is rumored to push beyond 800 horsepower, and not in a way that feels uncontrolled or chaotic. The power delivery is engineered to be brutal when you want it, and refined when you don't. There's strong speculation around a twin-turbocharged V8 hybrid setup, blending raw combustion power with electric torque to create instant response. That means acceleration that doesn't build, it hits. Hard, immediate, relentless. And yet, it's not just about straight-line speed. The chassis has been completely re-engineered, with adaptive suspension that reads the road in real time. Whether you're cruising through the city or pushing through corners, the car adjusts itself to match your intent. Steering feels precise, not overly assisted. You feel connected, not filtered. And this is where it gets interesting. Despite all that power, the Fairlane doesn't feel like it's trying to scare you. It feels like it's inviting you to explore it. There's confidence in how it handles itself, like it knows exactly what it's capable of. Now let's step into the technology that ties all of this together. This isn't just a fast car, it's a smart one. Advanced driver assistance systems work quietly in the background, enhancing safety without interrupting the experience. Lane positioning, adaptive cruise, collision anticipation. It's all there, but it doesn't feel intrusive. There's also a semi-autonomous driving mode designed for long-distance comfort. It's not about replacing the driver, it's about supporting them when needed. And over time, with over-the-air updates, the system continues to improve. Think about that for a second. A car that evolves after you buy it. New features, refined performance tuning, updated interface capabilities, all delivered seamlessly. That's not just convenience, that's future-proofing. And yet, for all its advanced technology, the Fairlane doesn't forget something important. It still feels like a driver's car. You still want to take the long way home. You still look back at it after parking. You still feel something when you press the accelerator. But what about everyday life? Because a car like this can't just be exciting, it has to be usable. And surprisingly, the Fairlane delivers here too. The cabin space is generous enough for real-world comfort. Rear seating isn't an afterthought. It's actually practical. Storage, connectivity, and usability all feel considered, not compromised. Long drives don't feel like a challenge. They feel like an opportunity. The ride quality adapts, the cabin stays quiet when needed, and the tech keeps you connected without distraction. So who is this car really for? It's not just for someone chasing speed. It's for someone who wants presence, intelligence, and performance in one package. Someone who appreciates heritage, but refuses to stay stuck in it. And that's where the Fairlane 500 stands out the most. It doesn't try to compete by copying trends. It creates its own lane. It respects the past, but it's clearly built for what's coming next. Now let's talk about something everyone is thinking about. Price. Given everything this car offers, from its design to its performance to its technology, the expected pricing is likely to start somewhere around $85. 0 and climb well beyond $120,000, depending on configurations and performance packages. And when you consider what you're getting, it doesn't feel excessive. It feels strategic, because this isn't just a car you buy for today. It's a car that still makes sense years from now. And maybe that's the most surprising thing about the 2026 Ford Fairlane 500. It doesn't rely on nostalgia to impress you. It uses innovation to earn your respect. By the time you've experienced everything it offers, the design, the power, the intelligence, you realize something. This isn't just a revival, it's a reset. And once cars like this become the standard, everything else starts to feel a little outdated. If you've made it this far, you already know this is something special. So tell me, does the Fairlane 500 live up to the legacy, or does it go beyond it? And if this is the future of performance, are you ready for it? Stay with premium automotive reviews for more deep dives like this, because the next generation of cars isn't coming, it's already here.